So we have some crucial updates as it relates to Ripple versus SEC, as the SEC is seeking to appeal Ripple XRP ruling, requests stay of proceedings. We're going to talk about that because Judge Torres has never been overturned, but the big update here is what's going to happen of this, and Bitcoin.com covering this because they know, too, that this Ripple versus SEC lawsuit is just massive for crypto, and the SEC has sent a letter to Judge Torres seeking permission to file an interlocutory appeal, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, in the case over XRP. In addition, the securities regulator's motion will seek to stay the district court proceedings. So that is what's happening right now. What does this all mean, though? Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. So an appeal is described as something when it's made before all claims are resolved to all parties. It says specifically the SEC seeks to certify the court's holding that defendants' programmatic offers and sales to XRP buyers over crypto asset trading platforms and Ripple's other distributions in exchange for labor and services did not involve the offer of sale of securities, again, under SEC versus Howey back in 1946. So a lot of the question marks that still stand out there are to the sale of securities and not so much the retail side, the quote-unquote perhaps sale of securities, right? And it says these two issues involve controlling questions of law on which there's substantial ground for differences of opinion. The SEC further stated that, quote, the motion will also seek to stay the district court proceedings, noting that a stay of the proceedings in this court is warranted. Now, if we head over to X, I always want to say Twitter. If we head over to X, I was retweeting some things recently. I want to bring you inside this because this is important. And by the way, I just recently had Eleanor on the channel. Make sure you guys check out that live stream. It was phenomenal. She does an unbelievable job at breaking this all down. But recently, she was kind of speaking this and talking about what this means. So this was basically saying, okay, Judge Torres says the court will seek to schedule a jury trial for Q2 2024, okay? And this trial will decide some disputed facts that Judge Torres did not rule on in the summary judgment. So this is not to say if Ripple's a security or not per se in the eyes of retail investors. Moreover, she says, extra clarification, for those wondering, blackout dates refer to days the parties cannot come to court. This will give the judge a better idea to when the trial can start as well. So we listed off those blackout dates in our recent video that we talked about with XRP. So listen, I don't think this is anything to worry about. But here's the thing. I want to get into what people are saying about this. Well, Crypto Law explained on Twitter that what's the SEC stay request means. And they're requesting a stay of all proceedings in Torres's court on the case, meaning remedies process and the trial would pause. Just because they request a stay doesn't mean they'll get it, though. They might get a temporary stay while their petition for the appeal is decided on. But that would not be a long one. In any case, if they hadn't asked for a stay, then their arguments for urgency and requesting the interlocutory appeal would seem pretty weak. I know I'm botching that word. Sorry, I am not a wizard when it comes to the law. I'm just kind of relaying the info here and trying to break it down and make sense to all of us. Now, Stuart Alderati from Ripple Labs, this is their chief legal officer, tweeted Wednesday, the SEC does not have the right to appeal just yet, which is why they are asking permission to file an appeal here. Ripple will file its response with the court next week. Stay tuned. So, there you go. So we're going to be locked in till next week and seeing where this thing goes. And again, we covered this significantly with Eleanor as well, who's from Fox Business covering this case. Make sure you guys check out that live stream we did. But just wanted to bring you up to speed on the latest here, and we'll have more as things unfold with this Ripple case. See ya.